Now, given the conflict that has gone by in the last 4 sessions, how do you see the defense industry at this point of time? Are there any lessons that we have learned as investors from investing at the previous peak, or are the valuations good enough for you now?
Yeah, so the defense sector, okay, had, a year back, okay, we've seen a sharp rally prior to that because of the opportunity. Clearly, the defense sector is going through a big transformation, okay, which is one is the domesticization, right, in terms of trying to procure more from indigenously. We've seen that slowly getting increased, and that's the target of the government, which has opened up better opportunities for a lot of the domestic companies, though our defense budget hasn't really gone up too much, right? So that's been growing at around 10 to 12%, which is not such a dramatic increase. In fact, that is something which could be questioned now. I think in the backdrop of this kind of an escalation, what we had, okay, with Pakistan, I think the national security of a country is of prime importance. And in that context, I think there could be some more pressure in terms of trying to increase our defense spend, which is, I think, we're slightly on the lower side. Because a lot of the spend goes into revenue expenditure in terms of salaries, but actually what you spend towards capital expenditure is not really increased meaningfully. So I think with this backdrop, I think there is a chance that you might want to secure India's overall security, and that can lead to increase in the spend, okay, in the budget. Okay, that's probability. I don't know, but I think clearly, I think when we had launched that fund, while the valuations were higher at that point in time, we
Yes.
were seeing that structurally, right, in the defense sector, there is going to be an opportunity for Indian companies, okay, to start manufacturing over here, but also to cater to the global market. In certain items, India has got capabilities and got size. And looking at the geopolitical risk globally, there was a market which was emerging for Indian companies to also export. And that was the broader story. I think post that, we had seen a correction in some of these stocks, which were expensive. But I think now, I think they have come down and are at slightly more reasonable levels. And I would guess that this is a sector which is likely to see further growth in the coming years. And I think for a long-term investor, it can still be a reasonably good sector to fund to look at.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe. If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.